If you're in the market for a German luxury SUV that seats more than 5, the Audi Q7 presents a compelling option. Competitors like the BMW X7 and Mercedes-Benz GLS class are significantly larger and come with price tags around $20,000 higher. The Q7's size and pricing are more in line with the Mercedes GLE class, which only offers a third-row seat as an option. BMW's X5 no longer offers a third-row option. For those with a need for speed, the sportier Q7 offers thrilling performance, positioning itself between the GLE's AMG variants in both power and price. For 2025, Audi has introduced a mild refresh to both the Q7 and SQ7 in an effort to enhance their appeal. The updates include more tech and slightly updated styling, but the core of what makes these SUVs attractive remains unchanged. They offer solid value and engaging driving dynamics. Since the Q7 and SQ7 only received a refresh, the changes are subtle. The most noticeable update is to the front fascia, which now features reshaped headlights and larger air intakes. At the rear, the taillights have been reworked, and the old fake exhaust outlets have been replaced with real, functional ones. SQ7 buyers get an extra customization option with 4 different daytime running light signatures to choose from. Beyond that, the refresh includes the usual mid-cycle additions of new wheel designs and paint colors. The interior changes are even more modest. New upholstery and trim options are available, and the MMI infotainment system now supports third-party apps like Spotify and Amazon Music. Audi has also introduced Audi themes, which combine ambient lighting with custom center screen wallpapers, though these digital themes will cost you $13 each. The base Q745 model is powered by a 261 HP turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, but we tested the more powerful Q755 variant, which comes with a turbocharged 3.0-liter V6, producing 335 horsepower and 369 lb-ft of torque. While Audi estimates a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 5.5 seconds, our test clocked it at a slightly slower 5.9 seconds. That said, the Q755 has plenty of power for everyday use, especially when fully loaded with kids and sports gear. The Q755 and SQ7 models can tow up to 7,700 pounds, while the Q745 is limited to 4,400 pounds. The Q755's Vefre 6 engine may not sound particularly melodic, but with optional dual-pane acoustic glass on the first 2 rows, the cabin remains impressively quiet. In our tests, we measured just 41 decibels at idle and 70 decibels at wide-open throttle, quieter than the SQ7. With the Prestige Trim's airspring suspension, the ride on Utah's mountainous back roads was smooth and serene, even with the optional 21-inch wheels. For an even smoother ride, the base 19-inch wheels or the 20-inch ones available on the Premium Plus trim are good options. While the Q7 excels at providing a calm driving experience, switching from comfort to dynamic mode transforms it into a more engaging vehicle. The suspension firms up, body rolls better controlled, and the 8-speed transmission holds gears longer, keeping the engine in its power band. Even in dynamic mode, the ride remains comfortable, making this a well-balanced setup. On all-season tires, we measured 0.86 G of grip on the skid pad, which is more than enough for spirited cornering on the way home. Climbing into the Q7 feels like reuniting with an old friend. The mildly updated interior is familiar and intuitive, with the center touchscreen and climate controls easy to use at a glance. Audi's virtual cockpit digital gauge display remains one of the best in the business. However, the standard vinyl dashboard material doesn't feel particularly luxurious, and front row storage is limited. Aside from door pockets, there's only a small tray ahead of the armrest and a modest compartment inside. The Q7's third row seats are standard, but they're a tight fit for adults. At 6 feet tall, I found my head lightly touching the headliner, and my knees were uncomfortably high. The third row is best reserved for kids, pets, or short trips. If not needed, the seats fold down at the touch of a button. The second row bench has a unique 35-30-35 split configuration. offering 5 latch points across the rear, 2 rows. A great feature for families needing to install multiple child seats. Our fully loaded Prestige Trim Q755 came with a base price of $67,095 but topped $80,000 with options. But if you want even more power and performance, the SQ7 is available for $92,095 to start. The SQ7 brings more cylinders, more horsepower, and a lot more excitement. The SQ7 still uses an 8-speed automatic transmission and comes standard with all-wheel drive. But under the hood is a twin turbocharged 4.0-liter V8 that cranks out 500 horsepower and 568 lb-ft of torque. Audi estimates a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 4.0 seconds. But in our testing, we managed a blistering 3.8 seconds. Even with acoustic glass, there's no escaping the V8's powerful sound, which hit 81 decibels at wide open throttle in our tests, though it quieted down to 67 decibels at 70 miles per hour. The SQ7 handled the sweeping curves of Utah's Uinta National Forest with ease thanks to its sport-tuned air spring suspension. With the optional S-Sport package, which includes a sport rear differential and active anti-roll bars, the SQ7 stays flat in corners and offers sharp, precise handling. It stops well too, taking just 162 feet to come to a halt from 70 miles per hour. Equipped with summer tires, the SQ7 gripped our skid pad with an impressive 0.95 G of lateral acceleration. Audi occupies a unique position among German luxury automakers. Mercedes-Benz tends to focus on plush, opulent comfort, while BMW emphasizes driver-focused performance. Audi, true to its Vorsprung durch Technik, progress through technology philosophy, strikes a balance. However, the Q7 does lag behind its competitors in terms of cutting-edge technology. There's no Hey Audi voice assistant, no over-the-air updates, and the driver assistance features are fairly basic. Advanced features like augmented reality and artificial intelligence are notably absent.